I'm getting ready for work. I need to practice an intro. This is my first video for this channel. I'm going to chit chat, get ready. I'm going to use some of my favorite products today. And you know, I am getting myself ready for work, and I have to make sure that my hair looks semi-decent. I am naturally graying, so what I did was I have black hair. I put highlights in it, and as you can see, the highlights just brought red tones into my hair, and I am living for it. I like it very much so, and that's what I'm going to be enjoying. Now, my hair here, this is my favorite side to sleep on. As you can see, this side is pretty good. I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'll probably put a little bit more on the back. And I'm sorry that I'm looking over there because I'm using my iPad, so I'm looking at the iPad. This is a new channel for me. This is new for me. All of this is new for me, so you guys are going to have to help me through this. I want to be able to bring good content to you guys, and I am practicing, and we all start out with something new. Crazy backgrounds maybe, not the most perfect lighting, not the best videos, not the best quality, but all in all, just know that I just want to have fun doing my makeup. I want to have fun getting ready. You know, I'm very basic with my hair. I don't do much to my hair other than what you see. So there may not be many hair tutorials, but I'll try to do skincare, and I'll try to do just videos, makeup, maybe some vlogging. Yeah, just comment down below. Let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you think. You guys are going to help me make my channel great. So I depend on your comments. I depend on your feedback. I am going to go ahead and fix this side a little bit because it looks a little flat. So I'm going to use my very, very well loved, I'm so sorry, it looks horrible, my very well loved John Frieda straightener. The name is up here where it's all been used and abused. I mean, I've had this for years, and it works beautifully. It heats up to 455 degrees, and I love it. You plug it in, it heats up very quickly. Plug it into my beautiful vanity. Soon I'll probably have a tour of my vanity and just show you guys my collection. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to separate the back of my hair. And you know, I'm going to come here and I'm going to put a little bobby pin here. So just go ahead real quick and do this side of my hair. And I'm not going to mess with this here because I think it looks good enough for work. I'm going to work on the back of my hair. So just go down the middle here and then pull this one this way. And then I'll just come and just with my fingers, you know, I'll come and I'll separate little hairs like this. Comb it out a little bit. And then just take my flat iron and just turn it and let it go. It gives you a nice curl, nice and quick. You don't have to apply heat for a long time. I don't know if this is what I intended my first video to be on this channel, but hey, here it is. When it's looking a little flat from the night before, and that's just to give it a little bounce. How many people struggle with making sure when you do your hair that it looks the same everywhere? I know I struggle. I'm a little OCD even with my hair. It's just a hot mess. But I do thank you guys coming in and sharing with me my experience on getting ready, prepping my hair, and just having a good time. You should always in life do your best to enjoy your life to the fullest. It's so short. Life is short. Life is grand. Life is beautiful. It's a gift given to us by God. So there, my hair is did. It is done. Brought some bounce back into it, and It is done. Now we can focus on our face. Bam. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. I cut my own hair. I layer it. I look crazy sometimes, but that's how I learn. I practice on myself. I always loved makeup. I always thought it was pretty. You know, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s where a lot of color was used, and I'm so happy that we're back to that. So excited about that because I love color. So that was me. It was makeup. It was all about the makeup, and I loved makeup. And I started watching YouTube, and one of the first videos I ever saw was from SeanXO. And I said, oh my God, this is beautiful. I can do this someday. I think I can do this. That was 4 years ago. And I am going to use Patrick Starr. This is his Oh Holy Eyes. This is his last collection with MAC. Look how pretty that packaging. What? Go Patrick. And it is absolutely gorgeous. This palette is beautiful. It is to die for. Let's prime our face. Let's prime our face. We're going to use the Smashbox Primer Water. I love this stuff. It's very good. And the mist on this is amazing. I'll use something to fan it. I need one of them little fans that Kathleen Lights has and Nikki Tutorials. You know, they fan their face so beautifully like this. And it's so, they look so professional doing it, you know, and they look very, very high end. So now my face is ready for my foundation. So my foundation today is going to be one of my favorites. This is Mary Kay CC Cream, okay? I just love it. And I'm going to mix it with an illuminator. An illuminating cream, glowing complexion illuminating cream from City Color. I'm going to put some of this on the back of my hand, and I'm going to put some of this in the back of my hand. I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to apply it to my face. Okay, let me go and wet my sponge. Be right back. Okay, I am back. So we're going to take some of this, about a pump, 1, 2 pumps of our CC cream, and I'm going to mix it. Just mix it, okay? Apply it to your face. This is going to give you very good coverage, and on top of the coverage, you're going to have beautiful illuminating skin. And bounce that into your skin. Remember to bring it into your neck. You definitely do not want to have a line right there. Blend, 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 blend. And I used up all of it. It was enough for my whole face. And hardly none of it was absorbed into the sponge. I like to make sure it's blended. And I go more for a natural look, so as you can see, I'm sorry about the lighting. It may not be so great. And I do apologize about the pores. I do have very large pores. And usually large pores come from having oily skin. So that's something that it's very important to follow through with your face routines on a daily basis. Just follow through with your face routines because that's going to help you a lot. And when I say face routines, I'm talking about skincare, okay? Wash your face in the morning, wash at night. And if you want to control your pores, you want to exfoliate. You want to exfoliate. When you exfoliate, it brings out all the impurities. And then you want to use something that's a pore minimizer afterward that you can go ahead and then bring those pores back together again, okay? Let's go to our concealer. Let's conceal. Now we're going to use our Tarte Shape Tape. Very good. Very good. And this is in the shade Light Medium Sand. Light Medium Sand. Now I have a little sample of a lighter one. I may use this one. This is just a little lighter. This is Light Medium. Light medium sand. They almost look identical, but this one is just a little darker, if you can see there. This one's just a little darker than this one. So what I'm going to do is, let me go ahead and prep real quick first with NYX Dark Circle Concealer. Okay, it's a concealer corrector. So this right here is going to help cover some of the darkness under my eyes. I'm going to use a little brush. This is a Real Techniques shading brush. Put it in there, cover it up with product, and then get in there. And And not too much of it because you don't want it to get super cakey in there. So, and we don't want to pull too hard. Sometimes I go in ham and I pull too hard. We don't want to do that, but we do want to put this on there just so that the concealer is able to do its job. Even though this concealer right here, you don't need to do too much with it, but you know, sometimes we get a little extra. But as you can see already, my dark circles are starting to disappear. And I do apologize about the shadow for my lashes down here because it's just the way the lighting is set up. I haven't got the best lighting, but guys, I'm trying. I'm starting out. I need your support. Subscribe to my channel. Give me thumbs up. That's going to help me a lot to be able to come through and do what I have to do. Now let me go ahead and apply a little bit of this lighter Tarte Shape Tape in light medium and just add some of that there. I like a bright under eye, guys. I really do. And look at that. That was just two little drops. But as you can see, it didn't have to work twice as hard. And I used the thinner part of my sponge to get in there and do the job. Now, that is really good. But remember how I said I'm a little extra? Now I'm going to come on the outer side. I'm going to come down the center of my nose. Put some in there along the side of my nose. Because you already know that we Latinas, not all, but some Latinas, we carry big features on our faces, and that's from our African descent. And there ain't nothing to be embarrassed about that. I ain't embarrassed about it. I got the big lips, the big nose, the big eyes, big forehead. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I love it. I've learned to embrace it. You know, when I was growing up, I got teased so much. So many different names you guys don't even want to know. It was quite annoying, really, because you're a young kid and you're trying to fit in. Trying so hard to fit in with the rest of the crowd. And that crowd, all they do is minimize your importance by teasing you and bullying you. I was a big receiver on the receiver end of being bullied. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty sad that one would have to go through that. Yo, look how beautiful that looks. Very nice. Very nice, okay? So, we want to set it, okay? So before you get any creases, you want to make sure that you set it. And Airspun, you know who I got this from? Patrick Star. Get some powder on there. And go in there. And set those areas that you do not want to crease. You want to do that. I have this little line that forms right here. You know, we all have something that we really dislike about our face. That's one of them. I said one of them. That's one of them. Now, I'm not going to use any more liquid on my face, so I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to set the rest of my face because I don't want it to go anywhere. And I like doing this with a sponge because it helps get those powders really in there. It's almost like you're baking your whole face. The powder is going to set into your skin and it's going to be amazing. And as you can see, some of that glow is still coming through. You don't want to overdo it too much with the powder when you're trying to look glowy, okay? But all of this is going to come together when we go ahead and we set our face with our setting spray, okay? But I still got some powders to put on there. Let me go to my MAC. This is Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And we're going to apply some of that. And with the same brush that I use for under my eye, that's okay because we're going to conceal also on the top. I know some of you girls start off with your eyebrows, but I do my eyebrows almost at the end, right before. Sometimes before I put on my eyeshadow and sometimes after. Sometimes I'll do my eyeshadow first and then I'll fix my eyebrows around it. There is no specific rule in makeup. Makeup is something you put on. If you don't like it, you wash it off and you start all over again, okay? So this is how you learn. These are some tricks of the trade, but it's also the way we learn, okay? So don't feel bad if your makeup doesn't come out perfect the first time, because guess what? Take it off and start all over again. All right, so that's on there. And what we want to do is I'm also going to set this so it doesn't crease. You can use a light colored eyeshadow, or you can just go in tacky. And a lot of people get a better payoff, color payoff, when you go in tacky with your primer on your eyes. You can also prime with your concealer. So do you, baby, do you. But my husband bought me this and I have to use it. I have to give it good use because he saw me looking at him and he went and took pictures of it and he bought it for me. He bought it for me. Made me feel so special when he does stuff like that. He really does. He loves me and I love him. And guess what, guys? We're about to celebrate 30-year anniversary. 30 years. 1989 was the year for us. And it was an amazing year. Amazing year. We're going to go ahead and bronze with Lisa Frank. And it is Glamour Dolls Bitten and Bronzed Matte Bronzer. So we're going to apply a little bit of this. And we're going to grab large angled Luxie brush. It is the 504. Oh, was that? Oh gosh. I'm so new at this. I'm a newbie, guys. I am a newbie and you can tell. Oh, right. No. Where is it? Oh, ha! There it is. Okay, I'm sorry the lighting isn't perfect. So we're going to go ahead and put our powder into that. Tap, tap, tap. You see that excess? We don't want that on our face. And I naturally have these hollows right here underneath my cheekbones. Not everybody has that. Okay, I was blessed. So that right there gives me a heads up to where my contour should be. So I just go right in there and I push it in and then I feather it up. Okay, because you don't want a straight line, guys. One of the things that's going to make your makeup look flawless and beautiful is when you blend. And I put the bigger end of the brush up in here. Okay, and then bring it up. Bring it up. Because we want to bronze and contour all at the same time. Now this is a little warm, but it's okay because I need something to help cover. And see how I put it around the rim of my face right there? That's to give the illusion, bring some kind of shadow to this forehead because all this forehead right here, I tell you, I was blessed with big forehead, big eyes, big nose, big lips. Some of it got me teased. Sometimes I get told I'm beautiful because of my big features. My husband tells me I'm beautiful and that's all that matters to me. I appreciate everybody else, but... And now we're going to try and hide our double chin here. When you bring that in there, it's going to help just a little bit. It doesn't have to be so pronounced unless you like a pronounced. You like a pronounced jawline, then do you. Do you. Now you see how that's bringing color back into my face? I'm going to take this little smudger brush from one of our Mary Kay brushes. And I'm going to cover that up. Get that? Excess. Get that excess done because now we're going to go in for our nose contour. And bring it right down your nose. You're going to outline the bridge of your nose. And then I just bring it down a little. Because my nose, it's a big nose. I said that already. And do the same thing on this side. And just accentuate our bridge. And you know, we want to blend it. We don't want such a strong contour. See that? How that disappears? You can see it over here, but not here. So let's create a shadow. Create a shadow. Remember, what's in the shadows can't be seen. There you go. That pinched my nose in just a little bit. There you go. And my nose is contoured. See that? Always bring it up to the bridge of your nose because that's where your nose begins. Now that we've created contour there, here, everywhere that we want to create contour, what do I bring in next? If not but blush. Now, I love shiny, highlighted cheeks. So I have my very well loved Milani Luminoso. This blush right here was the talk of the town back in the day. Okay, a few years ago. Let me go ahead and get my blush brush. Let's go ahead and use this one today. And it's Firma. And it's number 102. So let's get some powder in there. Let's get some blush in there. I am a blush lover, guys. If you are not a blush lover, then you can skip this step. Okay, but I love blush. I start in the apples and I bring it up. You can keep it at the apples. There's people that just prefer to make their apples pretty, the apples of their cheek. You can keep it there, but no. Remember how I said that I am extra? Then because I am extra, I'm gonna go and this has a sheen to it, so it'll highlight like an inner glow. If you do not like inner glow, you do not like sheen, then I don't recommend this one for you. You might want to go for one of their matte blushes or any matte blush. Look at my face. And then I bring it up. See, and it has a beautiful sheen to it. If you don't want to wear highlighter after this, you don't have to. But because I am extra, I'm going to add highlighter to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Luminoso. And let me tell you something about blush. It's okay to go in a little heavy-handed because blush is the first thing that wears off your face. Okay? Just so you know. It's okay. That's why when you see people carrying their little compacts, they have blush in it and touch up their blush on a daily basis. Now we have our blush. Now we have everything. Everything's coming together. What is next? Highlight. Highlight. All right. Now, this is also a palette that came out, and it's dirty, I'm sorry. It's also a palette that came out way back when. So now I want to go ahead and get my fan brush. This is one of them this is a pretty dense one. This is by Eco Tools. I'm going to go in here into, which one should I use? Let's use this really, really nice bright one down here. So we're going to put some of that on our brush and come right on the top, right there, and fan it down. There you go. See that? Because I am extra, we're going to add some more. I want that glow. I want the glow. There it is. Bam. And bring it up around here. Tip of your nose. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And the bridge of your nose. Everywhere where the light hits down, that's what you want to highlight. Beautiful shine. I was blessed with an amazing Cupid's bow. Thanks, Dad. Look at that. So, there you go. I'm highlighted. I'm looking nice and pretty. I'm enjoying my look so far. Yes, girl. Yes. Now, let's go ahead and do the brows. The brows. All right. Now, this is one of my favorite pencils. The Precisely My Way by Benefit. Oh, I'm sorry. Precisely My Brow Pencil. So, this is 4.5. It's perfect for me. I don't have to do much more. Just feather. So, let's start wherever you want to start. Right there. And we're going to create this line all the way. And we're going to just flick. You don't have to do much with this pencil. And then you come up. Spoolie. Love the spoolie. Spoolie is my best friend. Okay. And then when you comb up like that, it'll show you the sparse areas, like where you need to fill. where you still need to fill, okay? So use your spoolie. Don't be afraid to use a spoolie. Your spoolie is your best friend. And I always bring the tail a little longer than what I have it. Okay, and just fill in. And then I come up here on the top, and then I go ahead and I start shaping the top. And I always do this. I always do I don't know why, but it helps me with my arch, the placing of my arch. You could always do start here, come over your iris when you look straight. Right there is your arch, and then that's where, at the end of the eye, that's where your eyebrow ends. So far, so good. Now, you know, when you do the other brow, it's going to be disrespectful to you, or it's going to behave better than this one. And then now you're trying to even them out and make them twins and make them all that. And you know, when you have OCD, it's an issue. So there you go. One brow is done. The other one isn't. Dude, even without trying, they look very good, very close. Do they look like sisters? They look like sisters. They look like sisters? I think they look like sisters. You know what? I'm not even going to pick on them. I'm going to be like, y'all behave today. Y'all let me do my brows real pretty, real nice. I thank you. Thank you for the brows. Thank you, my Precisely Brow Pencil by Benefit. Let's work with our eyes. That's the last step for today. Now, before I do my eyes, let me go ahead and set everything that I just did. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This stuff right here is fabulous. I love it. You can see. Don't be afraid to use it. Do not be afraid to use it. I'm not. It's great. Oh, I'll tell you, that nose gets in the way all the time. This is going to help bring all those powders together and help your face not look so powdery. And there you go. See that? Brings everything together. Beautiful. Beautiful. If nobody else ever tells you you're beautiful, let me tell you today you are beautiful. If nobody takes the time to realize what an amazing person you are, let me tell you today you're an amazing person. You're beautiful. You're important. You're valuable. You're treasured. You're great. Okay? Just in case nobody took the time to tell you. I usually come in with this underneath the brow to highlight. And I think I'm going to do just a little bit. This is the, this is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Highlighter. Okay? And it's not a specific shade, it's just this. And it's a little pink, kind of like. And you bring this right here. Right underneath your brow. Just follow through what you did. And bring it down. Right all the way to the end, and that's going to highlight. It's going to accentuate. It's going to, some people do this with concealer, but I kind of had already done this with my paint pot, but I wanted to do just a little more. I go under, and then I use this little Morphe E19 brush, very small brush. I've used it for this already. And I just flick it down. It's going to help you highlight. Okay, and then there you can see a nice little highlight right all the way. You can be a little extra and do more. And you know I'm extra. I'm extra. But today I have definitely decided that for my eyebrows, because they behaved so well, I'm going to keep them right where they are. So, there you go. Get your little highlight there, little highlight there. That's good. Now, that is done. Now, let's go ahead and use this palette. Now, I want to start this angled brush by Luxie. This is the 207 medium angled shading brush. So I'm going to go into this color right here. I don't know all the colors. I'm so sorry. So go into this, tap, 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 and then just come up right in here, right underneath your brow bone. And then there you go. I went in with my brush this way. And then I brought it this way and went in and just came under. Okay? Now we're going to go all over the eye. You know, when it comes to makeup, I never plan my makeup looks. Now let's go into the next color here, right there, with the same brush. And I'm going to take the brush just like that and put it right into my crease right here, because I want it to give me color all the way right there, and it's just going to fit perfectly right into my brow as well. I mean into my crease as well as right above it. And it's just going to give me the right color right there. We all find different uses for our brushes, and I just love that. One brush can have so many different uses, and I love it right there. Just go back and forth. Remember the windshield wiper motion? And because, you know, we want to blend also, because it has, where it has is an angle tip, it's blending as you go. Okay, as it's depositing that color, it blends. You can blend it, just go around and around and blend. It's a nice fluffy brush, and there you go. You have a really nice color payoff. Now, I want to go in a little darker into my crease. So I'm going to go ahead with the smaller brush. This is also by Luxie, the 230 Small Tapered Blending. So this is perfect. Now let me put it through my color switch. Just make sure that I don't have any other color on it. See how nice and fluffy that is and clean? I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm going to intensify my crease. Tap, tap, and go right into my crease. Just a little bit below what I've already done, and intensify it. And guys, blending is so important. Now I'm still on that same color right there. Same color. As you can see, it's giving my eye some dimension. We're going to keep blending, blending, blending. And I don't want to tug on my eye, so this is why you see me doing this. Because I have the hooded eyes and I got to do this. So in order to bring that skin as taut as possible. Do not ever do this number to your eyes. You're just ruining my existence. You don't want to do that. You don't want to ruin your skin. You want to make sure that your skin stays beautiful. All right, now that we've done that, let's work on the lid. They're so beautiful. I'm going to go with this color all over my lid, and then I'll put this one in the center, okay? We want to use a flat brush. Why? Because it's going to place the color a little more evenly on your eyelid. So this one is by Eco Tools right here. See that? There you go. Now we're going to go right on there. We're going to coat that brush and put it all over the lid. Let me go ahead and do this way. Now, if you want better color payoff, wet your brush and then put it on there. Applying this with your finger will also make it a lot easier. Back in with the brush, back in with this color, and we're going to blend, okay? We're going to blend that edge. The finger. Yeah, that leaves the color on a lot easier, a lot better. Definitely a lot better. There you go. And let's blend with our shader blending brush. Okay. There. Now I'm going to go into that golden color. Set my finger in it, saturate it, and go right on top of that. Just right there on my eyeball, on the roundest area of the eyeball. See that? I'm going to use this color, which is the last. I've used all these colors on my eyelids. I'm going to use that last one. And this is a one palette color, okay? Now I'm going to go in with the fluffy brush. Nice fluffy brush. This is by Morphe. This is the E23. 23. Now I'm just gonna go in there and twirl it all the way around. Dab it. Tap excess, and then I'm going to go into the outside and just do the same thing. Dab that color in there for a little pizzazz on the outside of your eye. You see that? See how it gives you that pizzazz? Now let me go over here. This is very pigmented, guys, this color, and I'm loving it. Then I'm just going to feather it into there and maybe just bring it just a little bit. Very lightly into the crease. See that? Very lightly. It's a nice color. I love it. Bring it very lightly into the crease. Now this was supposed to be a light eye for work. Now I'm just doing just a little bit right there. You don't want to snag too much, but when you got all this crazy skin up in there. This eye was not supposed to turn out this dark. But because I am extra, that's why it turned out that way. This is also a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it. Let's go with this one here. Make sure there's nothing on it. And then just, oh, this is a little rougher. Let me just go ahead and very lightly just over the eye right there. It's not as fluffy as I wanted it to be, but it is going to help. See that? That's blended. That's rough. Let's go ahead and do the same thing to this side. We're going to go ahead and eliminate that sharp line, and we're going to blend it. Make sure it's blended. See that? Am I happy with my blend? Not completely. All right, there you go. And the eye is done. Now, what do I want to do? My eyeliner. Which eyeliner are we going to use today? Now, I have this one by Ico. It's a pretty nice sharp tip. I'm going to go ahead and lay that just right across the top. And I'm going to make some really cute faces. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just small lines that connect all the way across. Lay it flat on your eye like this. Don't go in like this, because that's going to snag on your eye. Right above your eyelash. Right above your lash line. All the way along your lash line, okay? I'm using my pretty voice. My daughter says, don't use your pretty voice. Do like you're talking to people. I say this a lot on my videos, and I do it as a reminder to self. And then on the other side, then I come in and I just connect. Okay, I'm not going to go crazy with wings and anything today. It takes me a little bit, but just a little bit. I'm not pulling too hard, just enough to make it nice and taut. So there. Now, of course, I'm going on it a second time just to make it nice and straight. I'm going to come from this side all the way across so that it gets it. Try to do your best to keep it laid down as best as possible, because if not, you're going to give it thickness that you didn't want to give it. Bring it in, bring it in. There you go. Connect it. There you go. And our eyeliner, ladies and gentlemen, is done. I had to tell myself it's done, because if not, I want to keep doing more to it, like I'm doing right now. See that? No, you're done. Done. Let's drop that. Don't touch it anymore. Do not touch. So right now, we're going to use my Mary Kay mascara, Ultimate Mascara. And I'm going to go, remember, I go to the base of the eyelash, wiggle, and then close my eyelash to help. This is going to help get product all the way across your eyelashes, okay? Now, don't do the pumping because that dries out your mascara a lot faster. If you didn't know, a little FYI. Base, wiggle, and look down. Base, wiggle, look down. And then, oh, I just got it on my contact, and then that makes my contact blurry. I wear a hard lens on that eye because I also had a procedure done on that eye, so this eye always looks a little bigger than this one. This eye looks bigger than this one just because of that. Let me point that out right away, just in case you're wondering why I have a lazy eye. It's not that it's lazy. They're both lazy. It's just that this one is being held open with the contact. Now, you know what I didn't do? I didn't go under my eye and make it smoky. You could also take that darker shadow and go under the eye and smoke it out a little bit. So I got that lash. Now, I'm not going to go back in for more product. I'm just going to turn my wand around because there is still product on there. And because my under eye gets, I smile, I guess because I smile or whatever it is, I always get this dark line underneath here. If you can tell me how to avoid that, drop it down, comments below, please. So guys, now that we're done doing all of that, there's one more thing that I haven't done. I live in Florida, guys, and Florida has these little sugar ants. That's how I feel about them. What lip are we gonna wear with this? From the collection, look at that packaging. I mean, come on now. Patrick Starr by MAC. It's called Spank Me Santa. This is it, and then I'm gonna go over it with the lip gloss. Come on now. We're gonna go over it with the lip gloss that is called Cocoa Bish Glass. That's so glass. This is it. All right, so let's do this. Now, let's find a lip liner that is going to match somewhat. I'm going to go in with, this is the Mary Kay lip liner in light nude. And just line. If you have big lips and you want to bring them in a little bit, line on the inside of your lip line. If you will have smaller lips and you want to make them a little bigger, outline your lips, okay? You can overdraw your lips. But me, I go right over it because my lips are the perfect size for my face, I think. If you don't agree, let me know. Let me know what you think. I fill in my whole lip with my lip liner because this is a primer for your lips, okay? Told you it was the perfect color. If you want your lip liner to show a little more, you can use a darker lip color. You can use the same color as your lip. Put that away. And now the lip gloss. And go over that. There you go. The final look. Voila. Let me know if you like it. Let me know what you think. Please do comment down below. Let me know what I can correct. Let me know what I can do better. I will record better videos, better lighting. It's just my camera was dead from recording yesterday for my other channel. There you go. And fan some more. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment down below, like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you can get a notification every time I load up a new video. I appreciate you coming through. You have a beautiful day, and remember to smile on purpose with a purpose, okay? Knowing that God is good and in control of all things. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you guys.